Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a week in review of WWE. I missed the last Raw and Smackdown review, and Raw just aired as I'm recording this video. So what I'll do is I'll give a little review of the most recent versions of Smackdown and Raw, because I think the Raw before this one didn't really have much apart from storyline progression. This Raw was really good. So today we're going to be looking at the Smackdown that just happened, which was absolutely amazing, by the way, and Monday Night Raw. So without further ado, let's do this. Alright, so to start the video off, Friday Night Smackdown on the USA Network, ladies and gentlemen, and no Jimmy Uso. No Jimmy Uso. No Jimmy Uso. We start off with the undisputed WWE Championship match, Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. This match, by the way, bro. This might be the best Solo Sikoa match. I can't even lie, bro. Solo Sikoa has had ass matches up to this point, okay? He had a banger with Cody Rhodes on the first ever USA Network match. Cody Rhodes gave Solo Sikoa a really good match, and honestly, Solo deserves it, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't think these guys are that intimidating at all. I mean, the only person who feels intimidating, the only three people, Tama Tonga, all right, Jacob Fatu, but the most intimidating is Tonga Loa, bro. Tonga Loa is the most intimidating person, okay? He could break your neck, all right? And I'm gonna be real. I think he has more of a capability to break your bones than Jacob Fatu does. I'm gonna be real. You know why? Because he's the king of Botchamania, baby. But anyway, let's go back to the match. Obviously, Cody Rhodes beat Solo Sikoa in a really good match. One complaint I kind of had, I think he hit one crossroads and then Solo Sikoa won, which isn't a really a complaint. It's a finisher, okay? It's meant to finish the match. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was kind of anticlimactic in a way. I don't know. I feel like I've seen it live. I was like, wait, that's it? There was this one spot where they were on top of the cage, and I think Solo Sikoa fell and Cody Rhodes was on top of the cage and he hit a crossbody. Tell me why, bro. I felt like this man was gonna do a whole ass moonsault, okay? Just like he did in AEW. I think he did it in AEW. Kurt Angle did it in TNA, which I really remember because that was the peak of Perk Angle. Bro, I needed to see a moonsault, okay? Not a crossbody. I was like, why is he falling like this, not like this? But after the match, obviously, you had the Bloodline attack Cody Rhodes, and then you had the Tribal Chief, the Tribal Chief, the OTC, acknowledge him, okay? Roman Reigns come out, and yeah, he was beating their ass. He was beating the Bloodline's ass, and then he had a little bit of a stare down with Jacob Fatu. Bro, tell me why I agreed, bro. Tell me why I agreed. I threw those drawers away. Yo, that segment was crazy. That entire thing in itself, bro, that felt like I needed it. That felt like I wanted it. I craved for it. All right, I dreamed for this. Yeah, after that, obviously, they dispersed. I think Solo Sikoa held Jacob Fatu back. And yeah, that was pretty much that segment, and then they have a segment at the end of the show. So Roman Reigns basically started the show and ended the show, okay, which I think was pretty cool, but we'll get onto that. Michin versus Piper Niven. This was a really quick match. Yeah, so this was literally a speed match. After the match, obviously Michin hit the finisher, eat defeat. She won, and then after, Chelsea Green put her through a trash can with the Unpretty Her finisher, which is pretty cool. Next up, we had Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus A-Town Down Under, okay? Yo, bro, I do not see Austin Theory turning. I don't see it, bro. I don't see this happening until maybe Elimination Chamber next year, okay? I don't see this happening. Maybe at the Royal Rumble, okay? I do not see this turn happening at all, okay? I was nearly certain it was gonna happen tonight. But it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen until Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber. Basically, before WrestleMania, okay? Before WrestleMania, this is going to happen, and they're going to have a singles match, and then Austin Theory is gonna win. It's gonna be very anticlimactic now, okay? They should have done it at SummerSlam. They should have done this at SummerSlam, but they decided to let it cook for a whole year. I'm gonna be real. I'm not interested anymore. I've given up hope. And yeah, they had this weird thing where Kevin Owens had no partner. against A-Town Down Under before the match, and they brought in this guy with this baby oil testosterone human being called Ricky. I don't even know. I still don't know who Ricky is. You know what I'm saying? But after the match, obviously they brought in Randy Orton. Randy Orton got them dealt with, you know, bro. Randy Orton's a G, bro. Randy Orton's a G. You already know this. Randy Orton's a G. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens beat him. Austin Theory and his stunner cells are crazy, okay? I can't put my finger on how, but the way he does them is just absolutely insane. I think you had a few backstage segments as well involving Bianca Belair and Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. I think that would be pretty cool, having Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax actually dethroning Jade and Bianca Belair. I think that could be a really cool twist. Next week, we're getting Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton versus Bayley and Naomi. And if Bayley and Naomi lose, whoever gets pinned, they have to leave SmackDown forever. And then if Bayley pins Nia Jax, they'll have a match at some point. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I couldn't really understand that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind another Bayley versus Nia Jax again. Their match at SummerSlam was actually really surprisingly good. Then you had the Hoopers. You had Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. The Hoopers. I say that with respect, bro. These two have been absolutely hooping throughout SmackDown. And I'm gonna be real. Andrade... Bro, as much as I like Andrade, okay, I don't think he should have won this, okay? I think Carmelo Hayes should have won. But yo, look, Andrade is a great wrestler. I am not complaining, okay? This is 100% me not complaining, okay? Carmelo should have probably won because Carmelo has never held a US title. But you know what? They'll give him his due, okay? Andrade versus LA Knight now is going to be set. I don't know when. I think it might be for SmackDown, maybe next week. I'm very excited for that match as well. Andrade versus LA Knight, two people that I think would just get on together and get on a really good match. That would be cool. But I still do think the agenda is there, okay? Carmelo Hayes is going to be the one to dethrone LA Knight. God knows when it is. Maybe WrestleMania, okay? But I think Carmelo Hayes is the one to do it. And I think they're going to build him up to that point. I think that Carmelo is actually going to cost Andrade the championship match when they do have that match. So they'll continue their feud, okay? Best of 7. Give it to us. Then you had... I was right, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are going to face Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. Earlier on in the night, Cody Rhodes is talking to Nick Aldis, saying that he didn't want anything to do with the bloodline. Half an hour later, he's changed his mind. You know why? Let me tell you why. They're planting the seeds for Cody Rhodes. They're planting the seeds for him, okay? And I know this might be a little bit this might not comprehend to you 4-year-olds, okay, that love WWE, that love the American Nightmare, that want to kiss his belt and go home, kiss your babies and go home. Look, it's happening. Cody Rhodes is turning into Homelander. I saw it in this episode. I saw him mean mug Roman Reigns. I have never seen Cody Rhodes mean mug as much as he did. I'm gonna be completely honest. And I think the way this match ends, bro, is by Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns working together successfully. But the fantasy booking of me that seems to be correct, because I guessed that Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns will face Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. My fantasy booking is cooking, all right? And I'm gonna cook another fantasy booking for y'all. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu tag team match, right? So obviously you have two people that are legal, right? Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa are the two people that are going to be legal at this time, okay? Let me book this, all right? Let me cook, all right? Cody Rhodes is on the corner. Cody Rhodes is... Roman, tag me! Roman, tag me! Okay? Roman's gonna crawl. Crawl. He's gonna want that tag because he's hurt from that thumb the Solo Sikoa has landed. Solo Sikoa is going to Jacob Fatu. Okay, we cut to Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns' POV. All right, Cody Rhodes is... Roman, tag me in. You thought he's gonna jump out and he's gonna get the fuck away, bro. He don't want none of Jacob Fatu. He don't want none of Solo Sikoa. He's gonna go. He's gonna dip. Roman is gonna look like this motherfucker. This guy who signed the contract in front of my face. And he didn't even tag in, bro. He wasn't locked in. He wanted to just leave. because he said on this night that he didn't want anything to do with the bloodline. I have never seen Cody Rhodes mean mug as much as he did tonight, bro. If that's not a heel, you'd question. Bro, if I'm a first time watcher of WWE, I'd question who the hell is the heel? Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns, bro? And I'd say Cody Rhodes with confidence because Roman Reigns is the one getting cheered. Cody Rhodes literally just came out to a whoa, and then they didn't even cheer him after. Cody Rhodes told Roman Reigns that this is your WWE, this is your land, this is your place. Well, it was, but it hasn't been since WrestleMania. Okay, Solo Sikoa came out, and then they had a little brawl. And then they had the contract ready. Roman Reigns signed it. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu already signed it. Cody Rhodes is a bit hesitant. Why is Cody Rhodes hesitant? Because he wanted nothing to do with the bloodline, right? But he got no choice. He's got to sign that thing, and he did. Now what happens? Huh? Does Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes beat Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu? I'm gonna be real. I think they do. But do I think they're gonna beat them in the way that you think they'll beat them? Hell no. They're not gonna coexist. Alright, let me be real. They're not gonna coexist. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu are calm. Alright, they're brodies. Alright, Jacob Fatu's like this to Solo Sikoa. Alright, Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa, they're boys. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Hell no, they're not boys. They ain't boys. They don't like each other. Especially Cody Rhodes. Bro, I seen it in this segment. I saw the face of the American Nightmare. I saw the American Nightmare there and then in my soul. Adrenaline in my soul, okay? I saw that. Cody Rhodes, I've seen most of his work in New Japan. He can be an amazing heel. I saw some of his work in Impact as well. Even his WWE work when he was a heel. His heel work outshines his babyface work. So imagine, okay? Cody Rhodes turning heel at Bad Blood. What happens? Okay? It could change every plan. The Rock coming back and dethroning Cody Rhodes. That thought of The Rock dethroning Cody Rhodes might not even be a thought anymore. Why would a heel like Cody Rhodes lose the title to another heel like The Rock? Like, it wouldn't make sense. But anyway, that's my theory. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm just excited that I got that correct, okay? I got the fact that Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes are going to take on Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. I'm so happy that I got that correct, okay? Let's go to the September 16th episode of Monday Night Raw. You had the show kickoff with CM Punk, a very pissed off CM Punk, saying that there's a lot of people asking how many matches I have left. Whether you like it or not, I have more matches than you think. CM Punk then went on to say that he will basically meet Drew McIntyre in hell. He's pissed off. He thought that this rivalry was going to end like 2 weeks ago, but it's still happening. I feel as everyone wants it to. He wants this to end at Bad Blood. And I'm gonna be real, man. I cannot wait for that, okay? I am excited for that match, bro. I predicted this exact match, and honestly, I just can't wait, bro. I honestly can't wait for this match. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Who do I think will win? You already know, bro. CM Punk has to win this match. CM Punk has to beat Drew McIntyre, bro. It's not even a want. It has to be CM Punk. And so CM Punk can progress in further storylines. Maybe against Gunther at Survivor Series. There's a big rumor, apparently, that CM Punk is going to fight Gunther at Survivor Series, which I want to see. I'm going to be real. Then you had Pete Dunne defeat Sheamus. I think this was a very good match, to be honest. And the ending was pretty much the highlight of the entire match. Pete Dunne was sent to the outside. He brought a cricket bat from God knows where. Sheamus was about to hit him with a shillelagh beforehand. And Pete Dunne just pulled out this cricket bat, hit Sheamus in the shoulder, then hit him with this amazing kick, and then just pinned him. And that was it, man. I'm gonna be real. I love that they gave Pete Dunne the win here. I think Pete Dunne definitely deserves it, especially for the fact that he's been losing both in NXT and on Raw. So I think this win will establish Pete Dunne a little bit more as more of a threat in the mid-card division. And honestly, bro, Pete Dunne is a GOAT, bro. I think Pete Dunne is so amazing in the ring. He's so cool in the ring. Same with Sheamus, but Pete Dunne is so different in the the ring in my opinion. So yeah, I think this was a great match that happened. I don't know where the feud goes from here. You could have this match again happen at some point in the future, but I don't know, man. I need Pete Dunne to just walk away with this win. I need Pete Dunne to just raise his hands up and say, you know what? I beat Sheamus last week. I don't need to beat you again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, big up Pete Dunne. And yeah, man, Sheamus put up a fight, but it wasn't enough, man. It wasn't enough for the bruiserweight. Then you had Natalya versus Zoe Stark. I'm actually looking at the WWE Network for all of the results. I just watched the event, and this has literally the smallest description for the match. Fresh from her return to action last week, Natalya took on Pure Fusion Collective's Zoe Stark. After going back and forth winning pinning attempts, Natalya shocked Stark by gaining the decisive pinfall to remain undefeated since her return. I'm gonna be real, I don't think she shocked anyone else apart from Zoe Stark. I skipped through this match, as you probably can imagine. This is just a nothing match, you know what I'm saying? Natalya got the win. Nothing really interesting. But you know what was interesting? Braun Breaker and Jey Uso segment. Braun Breaker basically said that he didn't need his family to win the Intercontinental Championship, which is true. He didn't need his father, he didn't need his brothers, he didn't need anyone to win the Intercontinental title. He is the Intercontinental Champion because of his family, whereas Jey Uso, who's had a longer career than Braun Breaker, has to win championships with the help of his family. Jey Uso then clapped back at Braun Breaker, saying that I'm gonna dog walk your ass. Not just that, he said that your title reign is gonna last longer than your NFL career. Then they went, you know, they clashed. Jey Uso hit Braun Breaker with a spear, and then Braun Breaker sold this really well, by the way. He was like limping all the way up to the stage. And yeah, great segment as always. I think Jey Uso is so good when he's serious on the microphone, whereas being a yeet man on the microphone, as you like to call it. But I think he gets the crowd on very, very good. I think this was a good segment as well. And yeah, I think this was okay. You had a few backstage segments as well with the Judgment Day and Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley basically just going head to head with them. And yeah, just the usual stuff. But then, speaking of Finn Balor and the Judgment Day, you had the Judgment Day versus the New Day. I have a complaint about this. Referee, bro. The referee in this match was on some crack. I don't even know, bro. That guy was crazy. So the Judgment Day lost to the New Day after a distraction from the Judgment Day. Then you had LWO come out, and then Xavier Woods hits a pin on JD McDonough, I think it is. JD McDonough. I think he pins JD McDonough after hitting his finisher. The referee, tell me why the referee is outside. I don't even know what he's doing. He's just shouting at the Judgment Day. Xavier Woods, obviously frustrated, is pinning JD McDonough. Probably would have won the tag team titles. Was shouting at the referee. And then there's another exchange. Xavier gets a pin, a roll-up pin on JD. And the referee is looking at Finn Balor, who's on the top rope. Like, why are you looking at someone who's tagged into the match, by the way, on the top rope? He got the cover on... Wait, no. He didn't count... Okay, that's my fault, actually. He didn't count JD McDonough because he wasn't the legal man. That makes sense. I was so confused. This entire situation was so confusing. Why was the referee outside when Xavier was pinning? It don't really add up. But anyway, after the match, Xavier Woods was shouting at LWO saying, why the hell did you come out? And then Kofi Kingston got the brute force of it, getting shouted at, saying that you are not informing me of these things. You're not informing me of what's going on, which is absolutely true. I think that Kofi Kingston is a bad friend. I think he should be informing Xavier Woods of the things that are happening, and he's not. Yeah, overall this was okay, just the referee was really infuriating in that match. Then you had the best part of the night, in my opinion. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman, bro. They had a brawl. Obviously they were supposed to have a match. Bronson Reed hits the turnbuckle. The top rope comes off. I don't know how, but the top rope comes off from the impact of Bronson Reed hitting the top rope. And then you had Bronson Reed throw a fan with a Yeet t-shirt onto Braun Strowman. Cool detail, by the way. Yeet obviously throwing something, you know. The fan getting thrown with a Yeet t-shirt. That makes sense, right? And then Braun Strowman runs around the ring. Runs around the ring. Pushes Bronson Reed onto the thing. What'd you call it? The barricade. Bruh, you thought that was enough? No. They went to the back, right? Bronson Reed is getting thrown left and right? On the walls, on the things, on everything, right? Braun Strowman's running at him, pushing his ass, right? Bronson Reed hits a tsunami onto Braun Strowman on 2 tables in the backstage area. Okay? No, I'm not done. Braun Strowman throws a golf cart, tips it over, nearly breaks the live television set, right? So they weren't gonna show the Raw because Braun Strowman was about to break that shit. I'm not done, alright? This is the craziest part of this entire brawl, okay? Braun Strowman throws Bronson Reed into a wall. He spears him into a wall, and the wall breaks, bro. Like, yo, this was crazy. This was full of testosterone, bro. And this was done. How long? In like 30 seconds. That entire segment was done in 30 seconds, man. Like, yo, that whole segment was crazy. But anyway, the match didn't actually happen. They were supposed to have a proper match, but the match didn't happen because of these reasons. And I feel like this is the best feud on Monday Night Raw right now, apart from CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Like, come on, dude. This feud is so amazing, bro. Like, everything about it is so cool. And I'm gonna be honest, man. If anyone needs to win this feud, it's Bronson Reed, man. Bronson Reed. I've been behind Bronson Reed for a very, very long time, and I think that Bronson Reed should be able to beat Braun Strowman very, very easily. This was a great segment. And then you had Gunther. Oh yeah, this is what happened last week, and I'm gonna hover over this. So Bret Hart came out, right? And Gunther came out, right? And Bret Hart's like, you know, it's great to be back in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my hometown, you know what I mean? Like, big up my Calgarians, you know what I'm saying? And then Gunther came out, right? Completely ruined this man's day, by the way, saying, oh, you know what? You are my second favorite wrestler. God knows what Bret Hart's gonna feel about that, you know what I mean? Being his second favorite, that's crazy. But Gunther then went on to say that his favorite wrestler is none other than Bill Goldberg. And the the pop that he got was crazy. Gunther nearly broke character in this segment as well. Like, that entire segment, it was crazy. Sami Zayn was there as well, you know, speaking his shit, saying, oh, you know, you're not gonna fight me again. And then Gunther went out, Bret Hart calling him a coward and everything. Gunther is a great heel. And whoever decided that Gunther needs to be a world champion should get a pay raise, bro. He is such a great world champion. I can't explain to you how. It's just his style, his promos, his wrestling style, everything encapsulates a world champion material person. That's why in this segment, Gunther and Sami Zayn went into a little bit of an argument. Basically, Sami Zayn tried to twist Ludwig Kaiser's brain, saying, oh, Gunther doesn't really care about you. You're literally a mouthpiece for Gunther. Gunther comes out, they kind of create this little tension, this little tease, and then Ludwig Kaiser obviously just hits Sami Zayn with that what move do you call that? Clothesline. Yeah, they basically just destroyed Sami Zayn, and Gunther basically just replied saying no. That was it, basically. It was okay segment, I'm not gonna lie. I do think this is one of the matches that happened at Bad Blood, and when I made my match card prediction, I didn't put this in the match card prediction because I don't think I saw their segment. This match needs to happen at Bad Blood. Io Sky then went on to beat Bianca Belair, which in my opinion was really, really shocking. It was a really good match. Bianca Belair was going for the KOD, Io Sky reversed it, went for a pin, and actually pinned Bianca Belair, which is honestly a surprising decision. I didn't think they would give Io Sky the win. To kind of boost Io Sky a little bit more, it does make sense because she's been losing a lot, to be honest. Kairi Sane as well. So it makes sense for them to win. Really nothing else to say. I think they still will take the tag team titles off of these two. Don't know when, but I think it will definitely happen because there's no other tag teams, to be honest. Then you had the main event, but before the main event, you had this segment with Ilya Dragunov and Finn Balor and the rest of the Judgment Day. Finn Balor basically telling Ilya Dragunov that you need to pick your friends wisely. Ilya clapping back saying that Rhea and Damian and Jay respect me, but I don't have respect for you. And then we had the main event. Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Damian Priest. Dominic is so cool in the ring, man. He has gotten a lot better in the ring, and you could tell literally every time he sells a move, every time he gets a move on, it's good, okay? And Damian Priest manages to beat Dirty Dominic Mysterio, but after the match, they had a little bit of a brawl. Yeah, Jey Uso come out as well during this brawl, and Braun Breaker actually speared him. So that's a cool thing, and they're actually having a match next Monday, which I'm very looking forward to. So yeah, then you had the new Judgment Day basically beating up the old Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, after Braun Breaker speared Jey Uso. The new Judgment Day stand tall, and that's your Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you thought of Monday Night Raw and Friday Night Smackdown in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next week in review. Take care and peace.